Thank you for joining me for another episode of Andrew on Safari. Today, I am going to be talking about a highly invasive species, one that has become an all too common sight in our countrysides. They typically form in packs. They are pack hunters, herding unsuspecting victims into what can only be described as a deadly killing zone. I am, of course, talking about Conus terribilis. Here we see a pair of Conus terribilis just casually lying in wait, watching out for the rest of the pack, the rest of the herd, to warn them of approaching prey and setting up the trap that will follow. You can see here, this is a particularly dangerous variety of Conus terribilis. These are the red ones. They are highly poisonous. I dare not touch. In small groups like this, just a pair of them, they are relatively harmless. They may try and overwhelm me, but I'm fairly certain I could beat them off. However, that said, these two do look hungry. They are empty. But over here, just past my car, we have a much more deadly queen. Much larger in stature, slightly less red, but with the flashing orange light that admittedly isn't flashing at the moment, but will flash in the night to allow the pack to form around her, to defend her as she gives birth to more Conus terribilis. As I say, this is a truly invasive species. It's surprising that I'm able to get this close to a queen. For all I know, there may be others lying in wait. Perhaps a whole herd of them ready to devour me. You'll notice the sheep here have all scattered away from them from this corner where the two Conus terribilis are. Just lying in wait, reporting telepathically to the rest of the hive, the rest of the herd. And it's sad that a species that was literally unknown 100 years ago has become so prevalent in the United Kingdom to the extent that people don't think anything of them anymore. That's not to say they're all bad. Some of Conus terribilis do actually manage to fit into human society and occasionally will split from the hive, the herd, and find jobs to pay their way, earn a living. This one here, clearly exiled from the rest of the tribe, has found a useful job advertising a wedding. One can only imagine the hardship and the horror that this cone went through as it was exiled from its comrades. One can only imagine the prejudice and hatred it faced from mankind as it went searching for a new job. But here it is, earning a living on this very quiet road here in central southern England. Good on you, mate. I do think it's a shame that these fantastic creatures are often ignored as they gather in their hundreds and thousands. And people don't seem to realise that they are not native to this land. 100 years ago, you wouldn't see a single one of these creatures, but now they are everywhere. We probably should do something about them, but unfortunately what tends to happen is even more virulent species are appearing. I've seen the lesser spotted yellow Conus terribilis appearing quite common where I live. They are quite deadly and will kill you without thought. Thank you for joining me for this episode. If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.